All right, fam, welcome back to the channel. Today is November 19th, 2021. It is approximately 8:15 p.m. Texas Standard Time, and we are on the Ethereum charts. I've got the 15-minute and the 4-hour up, 15-minute on the right, 4-hour on the left, and we are watching this Ethereum test this resistance up at the top. And you can see on the 4-hour on the left, we are in a descending broadening wedge, which is actually a bullish reversal pattern. And where we are, or at least this is what it looks like, where we are right here, if we do not break this top, we will see it come back down and retest down here. So if that is the case and we see a big rejection, you can expect it to come tumbling down and possibly retest the 4,000 high 3,900 mark over here, which is where I bought last night. So if you're watching my video last night, I discussed that Bitcoin had a pretty critical level that it needed to maintain, otherwise we could see the whole market tumble. And that's basically what happened. The Bitcoin bulls were not able to overcome the bears, and unfortunately the price for Bitcoin tumbled down all the way down to 55k. On some exchanges it went down to 53k. I believe that was Gemini. One of the exchanges it went down, it dumped really low. But you can see now we're above that 58,500 mark right now on Bitcoin. But Bitcoin in general has been acting really weak compared to Ethereum. Ethereum had a super run today. I think it was like almost 7% or higher than 7% actually. I'm pretty sure the daily candle was pretty epic. But all day in general, Ethereum has been acting super bullish, but it's right here, right at this 43, the low 4300s. This is what Ethereum needs to surpass. Otherwise, we're going to see it start to tumble down, at least in what I think will happen based off of what we see here. But if we are able to close above this and really pump it up with some volume, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a big run up higher than this. So if we do see a breakout, I will be adding to my position, and if we do see a dump, I will be buying back down where we retest, which would probably be around the 4,000. So either way, I'm still buying, but we're going to see how this rejection plays out. If I see a defined rejection where it's for sure going to retest, then I will probably sell a little bit, so that way I can reaccumulate once it bounces off of that lower support. So let's see what happens. If it can break through this, then I will be trading the breakout if there is some confirmed volume. This is the 15-minute, but I usually on the breakouts I will be using the 1-minute. Oh, and see, we're like really right up on it. You can see we're testing it a few different times. So we'll see if we can generate enough steam to get through it. If we do, then I will be buying this breakout and trying to ride that rocket train up. And speaking of the rocket train up, the rocket train can also go down. So there's a lot of people that will just hodl their life away and will never take profits, and I absolutely do not recommend that. I absolutely recommend take your profits when you are winning and you see a potential storm up ahead. Take those profits that you've been getting over time. Don't just let them fizzle away and then you just watch your account balance just dwindle away. Try to react appropriately. Don't just sell your bags as soon as you see a red candle. Like this looks like an obvious rejection right here that we're seeing on the 1-minute. We can see that it got rejected over here. There's some decent volume coming in on the seller side, so this potentially could go further, and it looks like it is, but we got to see what the reaction is of the bulls. So you're never going to really time the market perfectly. The people that think they can, eventually they'll lose, because everyone, it happens to everyone where you're going to slip. So timing the market perfectly, you're never going to do it 100%. Oh, and see, look, the bulls didn't like that. You can see the volume coming in. They're really trying to push above this, and the bears are like, nah, I don't think so. So it's a constant battle. And these huge dumps that we see, are natural. It also comes from over leveraging. There's a lot of longs that got liquidated yesterday. There's people doing crazy leverage out there, trying to make these massive gains. And I don't blame them, but at the same time, I do blame them when they all either sell at the same time or they get liquidated. It hurts us as small-time retail traders because we're typically not doing the 3, 5, 7, 10, 100x leverage that these people are doing. They're doing some crazy leverage. So in terms of that, I wouldn't be too concerned that, oh, this is over, because so many times Bitcoin has been over. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you look on a chart, how many times people have said, oh, this is the end, and then you see like, oh, 6 months later it's an all-time high. That's just how it goes. It's because the amount of people that are being involved in it are every day is dramatically increasing. It's moving faster than the internet was spreading back in the day. So this is something we should not be that surprised about when the market starts changing. So you can rely on history for some insight, but don't look at history also as a permanent indicator of what's going to happen. So there's also these people saying Bitcoin is going to hit 200k, 300k. Some people relying on that Plan B prediction where he says that it's going to be like 90k or almost 100k by the end of November. It was like 90 something k. I'm sorry, I find that very unrealistic. Oh, so this is looks like a pretty real rejection to this breaking of the upper resistance. So this might be the time period where you would shave a little bit off, so that way you can accumulate more. All right, well, I'm going to get back to my trading. I will see you on the next one. Be safe out there, and just have a clear strategy. Try to leave your emotions out of it. I will be making some kind of newbie-ish type of videos for the person who's just entering the market and wants to do some basic trading or some basic hodling. Hodling is holding, by the way. If you hear some top terminology that doesn't really make much sense, just leave a comment or let me know personally, because I know a lot of the viewers are probably my family. Hey mom, hey dad. Thanks for all your help, and I appreciate your support, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.